it's time for this week's edition of Reck on the Road. Athletics and competition reveal a great deal about a person and their character.
Here is one simple question for you. How do you deal with winning and losing? Kempsville softball coach Dean Spruill knows a thing or two about the subject. Not just in sports, but more importantly, the game of life.
Oh, you got to hit that down the first base line.
If you're a young woman growing up in Hampton Roads playing competitive softball, you've definitely heard the name Dean Spruill. The longtime softball coach at Kempsville has dedicated his adult life to teaching the game.
I don't know, it means everything to me. It's my life. It's what I do. It's what I live for.
Spruill describes his coaching style as demanding and tough.
I just don't accept excuses.
Tough is a great way to describe the former Great Bridge Wrestling state champion. This past year, he lost his leg in a motorcycle accident.
Lost 7 pints of blood on the scene. You only got 8. They lost me 3 times in the ER, twice in the ICU unit. But I guess somebody wants me to stay around.
While Spruill lost the use of his leg, he knows he's lucky to be alive, and he's gained a greater insight to the value of life.
I'll be a little more humble, a little more thankful. When you quit, you die. I can't quit. Quitting's not my repertoire. I tell them, you know, quitters never win and winners never quit. And that's the truth. That's the way it is. It's life. And, you know, life kicks you to the ground. You got to get back up.
But the tough times began much earlier for Spruill. Back in 2001, he survived a heart attack. Soon after, life threw him another curveball in the form of a pitching machine malfunction.
And I was feeding balls to the girls, and I was behind it. And I usually stand to the side, but the piece of that tire blew off and went right in my eye. So it blinded me in the right eye, basically. I can see shapes and shadows, but that's it. I'm legally blind in my right eye.
Spruill says it's always been about the girls. A state title back in 2005 and plenty of thank yous along the way has helped make the difficult journey a little easier for Spruill.
I don't know, I guess because 2 or 3 of them come back and say thanks.
Though Spruill has endured tough times, he keeps on fighting and teaching. You see, when you play for Dean Spruill, you learn much more than how to play softball.
To me, athletics is about life's lessons. And life's not always easy out there. And I think I try to coach where I raise my daughters. I want them to be able to stand on their own 2 feet. And you know, that's what I think we all should try to teach these kids. The world ain't as nice as we think it is sometimes, and we need to have them ready for it.
Dean says that one of the reasons why he still coaches that every now and then some of his players will come back and say thank you.
Yeah.
Just like that. I mean, it's just so he can help them out and, you know, teach them a great game and teach them to do the best they can. And like you said, stand on his own 2 feet. And as you can tell, it's been really tough.
It's one tough hombre.
He's a tough guy.
What a role model to have is someone who's never given up despite everything that he's gone through.
Yeah, and this past year, the motorcycle accident, he was just driving along and somebody tried to beat a light and took him out, and he almost died.
Wow.
He's here to tell his story.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks for doing that.
I like the Reck on the Reds.
Good for Dean.
It's memorable.